What's up, everybody? Jude Allume back with you for your latest from Knicks Digest. And man, we got a banger today. Substantiated reports from none other than Adrian Wojnarowski about a superstar being linked to New York in a trade. Keep it locked right here. It's Knicks Digest. Gotta pay the bills just a little bit before we jump into it. Again, I mentioned it last time and you guys did respond, which I very much appreciate, but still, the majority of viewers on this channel are not subscribed. We love doing what we do, giving you as much Knicks news as possible, but please, we need you guys to subscribe for us. Get that subscriber count getting up there, and we're going to continue to do what we do as best as we can do, and hopefully we get better. But for now, we just need you guys to please hit that subscribe, hit the like. We already got the views from you guys. Again, we appreciate it, but it goes such a long way if you can just take a couple seconds and hit subscribe for us. But let's go ahead, jump right on into it. We got a huge name, James Harden, being linked to the New York Knicks in a trade. Oh my goodness, this is unbelievable and changes a lot of things for the outlook of the New York Knicks going into next season. This is coming straight from Woj, so you know there's got to be some truth to it. Right now, it's looking like the Knicks and the Clippers are front runners in a potential trade for James Harden. He has recently picked up his player option with the 76ers, but they are exploring trade possibilities for him. And most importantly, New York looks to be like one of the teams that he may be traded to. I mean, this is huge. Right now, for me, it's like, obviously, this is going to be a trade in which we're not gonna trade for James Harden and keep RJ Barrett. So if a trade happens, more than likely that's the starting point right there. We're gonna give them RJ. We're gonna take James Harden. They're probably gonna be looking for a couple picks, and it's really up to New York to decide if this is what they want to do. Right? This is sort of like a win now type of move. You're not trading for James Harden and looking to build around him, looking to build for the future. You're looking to trade James Harden, and you're going to make a push for the title right here, right now. It's exciting to think about, to say the least. I mean, you have a player who's done his thing in the playoffs there. I'm going to go ahead and just put it out there. He's disappeared in a couple playoff games as well, but he has produced for them more recently in this past playoff with Joel Embiid. Excuse me, I was forgetting his name for a second. But with Joel Embiid missing a couple games for the 76ers in this past playoff, we saw that James Harden stepped up and he was still able to be that player that he was with the Rockets, where he took it over. He's able to drop the 30, 40. Didn't drop 50 in this playoff, but he's capable of doing such. So this is very much a player who's still got some juice in the tank and can possibly help a championship contender get over that hump. Granted, he hasn't helped the championship contender that he's on right now in Philadelphia. They have not been able to take that next step, even though they did go out and trade for Harden. Is that going to be the same case with the Knicks? In my honest estimation, I think it really is. I don't find the Knicks to be in a position to necessarily be one player away from a championship. And I don't think James Harden still has that impact. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm not saying he's not a player worth trading for, but I don't think he's a player that you're going to trade for and you instantly become a championship favorite, right? I think this is an upgrade, even though it's going to be, in my honest opinion, a small upgrade over an RJ Barrett, right? So I think it makes sense to make the team better as far as a 1 year kind of thing. Because again, he signed his player option, so he'll be under contract for 1 year. And then whatever team he gets traded to, it'll be up to them to work out an extension or something like that. So for me, it's like, are the Knicks comfortable leveraging their future and trading an RJ Barrett, who I think has more potential at this point in time than a James Harden? Do they want to do that and really make a push to go for a championship this season? I mean, in addition to that, it's not just that you're going to give up RJ, but you're also probably going to have to give up another player, and you're going to have to give up some picks as well. And it's just, you know, this is me every time there's a speculation of a player coming to New York. Is it worth the price, right? So for me, I really need to sit there and think about it. And it's like, James Harden is 33. By the time the season rolls around, he's going to be 34 years old, right? And I think it's about 4 seasons in a row that we've seen his numbers steadily declining. In addition to that, he has not played a full season. I don't think it's been ever in his career, but most recently it's just more and more games with each passing season that he's missed. Last season, 24 games. The season before that, he missed 17 games. Season before that, he's missed 38 games. So this is a guy, and again, great player, all-star player, will absolutely help a team, but this is a guy, unfortunately, he's on the declining part of his career, right? So shot less than 45% from the field, shot under 39% from three. I mean, yes, I'm still going to say he's an upgrade over RJ, but I just don't know if I'm 100% in on this trade, right? I love James Harden. I love what he could possibly bring to New York. I feel like he'll be a great two guard for us. He's definitely an upgrade for next season over RJ Barrett, but long term, I feel like I'd rather have RJ because I don't want to call the guy lazy, but there's been so many rumors of James Harden just being out of shape, not being the player he once used to be. And we all can say that. He's not dropping 30 and 40, not averaging that in a season anymore like he was doing with the Rockets. He's kind of more of a point guard at this point in his career, which is, is kind of what's been working with him and Joel Embiid over in Philadelphia. So him coming here, I think the three-point shooting will need, even though he's not. He doesn't look like a knockdown shooter, right? Under 39% from three for the last 3 years. So it's like, it's not the worst, but it's not like he's coming here, he's going to be Steph Curry or anything like that. He's not a great defender, right? I'd say he's less of a defender than RJ Barrett is. So it's like we would do this trade and we'd have to go all in this season. I need to see who else they're going to bring in. Yes, it's James Harden, but how much of it is actually we're trading because of James Harden and what he's able to bring to us right here and right now, and how much of it is this is a known commodity and we're banking on him becoming a version of his past self when really that's not realistic. He's a guy, he's going to give you 20-something points. He's going to give you a bunch of assists. We can always use that. I think Jalen Brunson was the leader for us last year, averaging a little bit more than 6 assists per game. James is averaging 10. So yes, the playmaking, he'll get there. The three-point shooting, we'll get that with him. But again, I just don't know long term if this is what we want to do, especially considering I don't see the Knicks as a championship contender rolling out a lineup of James Harden, Brunson, and Julius Randle as their main three guys. Do the Knicks make this trade regardless? I think they do, but it's really going to depend on who else they bring in. We've been linked to a number of names, but we won't know until, those pens hit the paper and we actually see what the full team is going to look like. I'm hoping also we don't have to give away any of our young pieces. And again, for a player on the downside of their career, I really don't want to see the Knicks giving up a ton of first-round picks just to get them here, just to kind of, buy into the hype that, is about to take off. Like, don't get it twisted. This is very much a huge move. We're going to be keeping notes, keeping tabs on it for a long time to come until something finally happens. So this is huge for us. But at the same time, it is not a move, I think, that brings the Knicks a championship. For me, I feel like that's a no, unless we find some other players that will bring into this team to further go into this win now mentality that it would take to bring James Harden here. But again, huge news, a lot of excitement coming from it. Can't tell you how many notifications and texts I got as soon as everybody saw the notification on Twitter from Woj. But for now, it's been Jude Allume for Knicks Digest. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please, again, don't forget to subscribe, like, leave us a comment, all of the above. We appreciate it. We appreciate you. But until next time, peace.